You work 40 hours a week and still feel broke. Your paycheck hits and somehow it's gone in 72 hours. You're not lazy, but something about how you spend money is silently destroying you. There's one pattern that separates people who build wealth from people who don't. It has nothing to do with income, luck, or talent. It's about one simple decision you make every single day. Rich people buy things that make them money while they sleep. Poor people buy things that make them feel better right now. Let's talk about what your typical Friday night looks like. Your direct deposit hits Thursday at midnight, $2,400 after taxes. By Saturday evening, $800 is already gone. Amazon order you forgot you clicked, $67. Dinner and drinks with friends, $110. An Uber because parking felt annoying, $22. A new pair of sneakers because they were on sale, $135. Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, and that gym you haven't visited in weeks, $83 combined. None of it was stupid spending in the moment. Each purchase gave you a small, real feeling of relief. But by Monday morning, the relief is gone and the balance is lower. You open your banking app and feel that familiar tightness in your chest. You tell yourself next month will be different. Next month never is. The average American has less than $500 in savings right now. And it's not because they don't earn enough, it's because of what they do with what they earn. Here's what no one tells you about comfort spending. It's not a character flaw, it's a brain response. When you swipe your card on something you want, dopamine floods your brain. That hit of dopamine feels almost identical to a small drug reward. Your brain doesn't care if the purchase helps you long term. It cares that it feels good right now, in this second. This is called instant gratification, and every corporation on earth is built around it. Amazon made one-click buying specifically to shorten the gap between wanting and having. The shorter that gap, the less time your rational brain has to say no. Apple Pay made it even faster. You don't even swipe anymore. But the psychology goes deeper than just convenience. Most comfort spending is actually emotional self-medication. You had a rough meeting at work, so you ordered DoorDash instead of cooking. You felt invisible all week, so you bought a $200 jacket to feel seen. You felt behind in life, so you booked a vacation you couldn't afford. Psychologists call this retail therapy, but that's just a polite word for avoidance. You're not buying a product, you're buying a temporary escape from discomfort. And here's the cruel part: the discomfort always comes back. It comes back bigger because now you have less money and the same problem. Social media makes this 10 times worse. You scroll Instagram and see your coworker's new car and your cousin's beach vacation. Your brain reads those images as social threats. I'm falling behind. The response? Spend money to signal status back. This cycle has a name: lifestyle inflation, and it quietly kills financial futures. I want to tell you about two guys who grew up on the same street in Columbus, Ohio. We'll call them Marcus and Derek. Same neighborhood, same public school, same starting salary at 23, $48,000 a year. Derek got his first real paycheck and upgraded his apartment immediately. New couch, bigger TV, a car lease he could finally afford. He bought the lifestyle first, then tried to figure out how to pay for it. Marcus did something that felt almost painful at the time. He stayed in his cheap apartment for 3 more years. He kept his used Honda Civic with 80,000 miles on it. He cooked most nights and kept his fun budget to $200 a month. Every month, Marcus moved $400 into an index fund, quietly, automatically. Every month, Derek moved $400 into his car payment, required, unavoidably. 4 years passed. Derek got a raise and immediately signed the lease on a nicer apartment. His lifestyle kept expanding every time his income expanded. Marcus got the same raise and increased his investment contribution to $700. Here's the moment that changes everything. Pay attention. At year 6, Marcus's investment account crossed $40,000. That $40,000 started generating returns he never worked a single hour for. Derek's net worth at year 6, negative $12,000, still paying down the car and credit cards. Same income, same city, same starting point. The only difference was where each dollar went after it arrived. One bought comfort, one bought assets, and the gap between them will only get wider from here. Here's what wealthy people actually understand about money. Every dollar you spend is either working for you or working against you. There is no neutral purchase. Assets are anything that puts money back into your pocket over time. Index funds, ETFs, rental properties, dividend stocks, even a small side business. Comfort purchases are anything that makes you feel good once and then costs you forever. A finance car loses 20% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. A $7 daily coffee habit costs you $2,500 a year and $25,000 over a decade. That same $2,500 invested annually at 8% becomes over $36,000 in 10 years. You aren't just spending $7 on coffee, you're spending $36,000 in future wealth. This is the mental math wealthy people do automatically. They ask one question before every significant purchase. Does this make me richer or poorer? Not just today, 10 years from today. Now here's what the rich don't do, and this is the pattern interrupt. They don't live miserably. Wealthy people spend money on comfort too, but only after the asset comes first. They call it paying yourself first. The investment goes out automatically before lifestyle spending begins. $500 into the index fund on the first of the month, every single month, no exceptions. Then whatever's left gets to fund the lifestyle. Most people do the opposite. They spend first and try to save whatever's left. Whatever's left is almost always zero. The first practical shift is brutally simple. Automate your investment before you see the money. Set up an automatic transfer of even $100 on payday before you touch anything else. Your brain can only spend what it sees. The second shift is redefining what treating yourself means. Buying an asset is treating yourself. It's buying future freedom, not present pleasure. The third shift is auditing your subscriptions and comfort spending once a month. Most Americans are paying for 4 to 6 subscriptions they barely use. Canceling 2 and redirecting that $40 per month is $480 per year, a real investment. Small redirects done consistently create enormous long-term results. Let's go back to where we started. You work 40 hours a week and feel broke. The reason isn't that you earn too little, it's that comfort has been sold to you as the goal. Every advertisement you see is designed to convince you that comfort equals success. The nice car, the new phone, the upgraded apartment. But comfort is a destination that keeps moving. The moment you reach one level of comfort, you want the next. Assets work differently. They compound quietly in the background. They grow while you sleep, while you work, while you live your life. Marcus isn't rich because he's smarter than Derek. Marcus is building wealth because he changed the order of operations. Asset first, comfort second. Always. You don't need a 6-figure salary to start. You need $50, a brokerage account, and a decision made today. The question was never, can I afford to invest? The real question is, can I afford not to? Every week you delay is a week of compound growth you never get back. Start with what you have, start right now, and let time do what money alone never can.